And it's time for another edition of Fun with the Facklers, and it sure is cold outside. Since it was supposed to get down in the 20s tonight, we decided to pull off to hook our RV in for the night. And where are we? We're in Wilcox, Arizona. They say it's the cattle capital of the world. I doubt that. We decided to go hiking in the local national monument. The original plan was to go from the visitor center to Echo Canyon parking lot. This would have been a 4.5-mile hike, all uphill. But once we arrived at the visitor center, they said that the parking lot road was closed because of snow. So we decided just to hike a couple miles one direction, turn around, and come back. So we've started our training hike for the day. Beautiful blue sky in Arizona. We're up pretty high elevation wise, so I'll let you know what the elevation is later. And this name is known for standing rocks. So far it's a pretty easy trail, but it gains over 600 feet in the first mile, so we'll just see how that goes. There's Tammy going. Keep going, hon. Tammy going across the switchback. And yes, we have come up in elevation, a little over 600 feet. Still quite a climb to go, though. Beautiful rock formations and blue sky. Tammy said, please don't walk and film at the same time. So I've stopped, and this is what the trail looks like. We're still in the uphill part, but the rocks are amazing. And this is what the view side of the trail looks like. Beautiful blue sky and rocks. I try not to fall as I follow Tammy up through the rocks. Getting ready for the rocks of the Appalachian Trail. And yes, there is, I don't know if you can see the white spots or not, but yes, that is snow. Keep going. We came to the first trail intersection and decided to continue just for a while longer. We saw this trail marker and decided it was time to turn around and go back to our truck. And yes, that white stuff on the ground is snow. And here comes Tammy out of the sunlight into the shade. And we're now on our downhill trek back to the truck.
I started.
Chapin.
Hi. Going down the hill.
On the return trip, we had a great view of the valley below, and we're up about 1,500 feet above it. Parts of the trail still had quite a bit of snow, but that didn't keep the cactuses from trying to take over the trail. This area was originally settled by the Erickson family in 1886. They were immigrants from Sweden. And their daughter ran it as a ranch until the mid-1970s, and then it was placed on the National Register of Historical Places. The old horse barn is restored just like it would have looked 50 years ago. There's a small family cemetery on the property, and the first person buried here was buried in 1892. right next to this great big tree. Cammy, you better step back. I think I see a snake in this tree. On the drive back home, we saw all kinds of different lawn art and also what looked like a sycamore tree to me. And actually, it really is. It is an Arizona sycamore. The town of Wilcox is typical of so many in this area. The interstate went around the town and the downtown just dried up. But they do have a very nice memorial for the local veterans. And believe it or not, there are 7 different wine tasting places in this little town. And the most famous citizen from this community is Rex Allen. And Rex Allen's stallion also is very famous and was actually in over 30 motion pictures. And after walking around the town for a while, we came to this old-fashioned Dairy Queen. Thank you for watching Fun with the Facklers. This is our last day in Arizona. Tomorrow we'll be in New Mexico and then on to Texas. Make sure you follow our adventures on Fun with the Facklers on YouTube and Facebook.